So I hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon. It is quite beautiful here in Zilker Park. Hope you're able to get outside today, do some fun stuff. We're gonna do a bunch of balancy poses today. So these always like hurt the top of my feet for some reason. I didn't know I have muscles in the top of my feet, but maybe that's the problem. I'm supposed to and I don't. I don't really know. So go ahead and start off in a nice comfortable seat. Right foot in front of your left, crossed in front of you. And then just take a moment to arrive at your mat. Take some nice deep breaths. Filling your lungs all the way up on an inhale, and then cinching in at your waist, relaxing your shoulders back and down on an exhale. And just take a few of these. Hands can be on your knees, eyes can be closed, and just settle in with some nice big deep breaths. In and out of the nose. And then realizing that anytime you get a little stressed or you get kind of out of whack, just come back to your breath. You can always find some peace and comfort in breathing, hopefully, maybe. So kind of like you're doing cat-cow pose here. On an inhale, you're going to just push your chest forward. Big inhale. Keep your hands on your knees. Exhale, round your back. Kind of lean back, holding onto your knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round your back. 5 more of these at your own breath, at your own pace. Big inhale. And maybe open mouth exhale for some of these. Rounding your back. Couple more wherever you are, it's fine. On your next inhale, come up to a nice even space, even spine. And if you'd like to set an intention in class today, now would be the time. Maybe it's strength, maybe it's breath, maybe it's kindness, maybe it's effort, whatever it is, some affirmation that'll kind of get you going. If you get kind of lost in your own head, what are you on your mat here today to do? What do you want to focus on? Is there a particular friend of yours that makes you really yoga-y, and maybe it's just their name? Whatever. Whatever it might be, find that affirmation, find that happiness, and if you get kind of weary during the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so, just come back to that. So pushing forward onto your hands, coming in to a tabletop. Fingers are nice and wide on your mat, pushing into all 4 corners of your hand, pushing into the tops of your feet, and we're gonna do just a regular cat-cow now. So on an inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. Exhale, push into your hands, push into the tops of your feet, engage your core to push the ground away from you. If you can do it, then that's pretty great. That's a superpower. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, drop your head. 5 more of these at your own time, at your own pace. Connecting that entire breath in with the movement. And the same with an exhale. Should end up at the end of your breath. Really, if you'd like to add some movement, maybe some sways back and forth. Some circles with your tailbone. Whatever feels good. Come into a nice even spine. Move your hands up on your mat just a little bit. Tuck your toes, push up and back to a downward facing dog. And if it's your first down dog, you might want to drop one knee, get really low into one leg, and then drop the other knee. Just some nice gentle movements. We're going to be doing a lot of leg stuff today, so be kind. Warm up. On an inhale, right leg comes up and back. Exhale all the way through. In between your hands, drop your back knee, untuck your back toes. Both hands come up. On an exhale, cactus your arms down. Inhale them up. Exhale, cactus. 5 more of these at your own breath. Whoop. And maybe you'll fall over. It's different doing yoga in the grass. There's some lumps in Zilker Park. 2 more, wherever you are. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a plank. So wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Nice, flat, straight spine. Take a big inhale. Exhale as slowly as you can. Come all the way down. Hands right next to your shoulders. Untuck your toes. Inhale up for inhale, push straight up and back to a downward facing dog. Now the other side. Inhale, left foot up and back. Exhale, bring that left foot in between your hands. Drop your right knee, untuck your right toes. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. 5 more of these at your own pace. Relax those shoulders back and down your spine. Try to touch your elbows. If you can do that, that's amazing. Probably a good Halloween trick. 2 more. One more. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a plank, and hold it. And you can always add on to a plank if you'd like. You can do some push-ups, you can do some mountain climbers, whatever you feel like doing. One more big inhale. Exhale, slowly come all the way down. Inhale up to cobra. This time, maybe hover your hands off your mat just a little bit. Inhale, engage your core, try to come up just a little bit more. Exhale, plant your hands, push up and back to a downward facing dog. All right, adding on, we're gonna be doing kind of that same set of movements for class today. So inhale, right foot comes up and back. This time, right knee to right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, twisting to your left. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Plant your foot, rotate your back foot perpendicular to your mat, coming into a warrior 2. So in a warrior 2, you want your front knee to be right above your ankle and your front ankle right in the middle of your back foot. So, and if you would like to, you can kind of inhale and come out, and then exhale, maybe settle in just a little bit more. If this is too much, you can move your feet a little bit closer together. Or if you need a little bit more, see how far you can go out on it. Take a few inhales here. Relaxing those shoulders back and down. On an inhale, you can drag your left arm back down, reverse your right hand, reverse your warrior. Exhale, coming forward, right elbow on your right knee, left arm comes up over your head, trying to bring your bicep right next to your left ear. Inhale, reverse it all the way back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands around your right foot to a plank. Wiggle it out if you need to. I always wiggle and adjust a bunch. 3 breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhale, slowly come all the way down. Untuck your toes. Use that core. Inhale, cobra. Hover the hands. Inhale up just a little bit more. Exhale, come down. Push up and back to a downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. Don't forget to smile. Smiling always helps. Pout yoga would not be as fun. On your next inhale, left foot comes up and back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, twisting over to your right. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Plant that left foot in between your hands. Spiral that right foot. Hey, Pop. Spiral that right foot down, back and down. Yeah, excellent at downward dog. So your left ankle should be pointing right to the center of your back right foot, and then just settle in for a few breaths here. On an inhale, flip your front hand, back right hand slides down your leg, reverse warrior. Exhale, coming forward, left elbow on your left ankle, left knee. Ooh, right bicep above your right ear. Inhale up to reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands, plant them around your left foot, step back to a plank. If high plank is too much for you, maybe it's too rough on your wrists, you can always come down to a low plank. If this is a little bit better, if you're having wrist issues, if you want to add some movement to a plank, you can go from high to low. But whatever you feel like doing, just do that. It's your practice. You can do whatever you want. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly come all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra. Hover those hands. Inhale up a little bit more. Exhale. Inhale up just a little bit more. Engage your core. Exhale. Plant your hands. Come to a child's pose. Up and back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, right foot comes up and back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, twist to your left. You guys know this. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it for 3, 2, 1. And gently as you can. Step it in between those hands. This time coming into warrior one. So back foot should be 45 degrees. Front foot is still right below your front knee. And hips are facing square in the front of your mat. Inhale, both arms up. Warrior one. So once again, if you'd like to add a little bit, you can come in a little bit further into that front leg, but find your edge, stay there. Big inhale. Exhale, cactus those arms. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. 5 more of these at your own breath. And smile. There's a bunch of cute dogs running around everywhere. Just making me smile. 3 more. One more, reach up. Exhale, cactus. This time, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands on your hips. Take a big inhale. Back leg. Exhale, come forward onto your front leg. Hands on your hips. Warrior three. Your back toes should be pointing down at your mat, and you can take your arms out to the side. It's a bit of a balance thing, especially on this uneven ground. So from your warrior three, we're going to add a little bit of movement here. So big inhale. Exhale, try to touch your back left knee to the back right knee. Squatting down. Inhale up. Exhale down. You can just stay in that warrior three if you'd like. If this is too much, we're going to take 3 more of these. 1. Try to keep those hips square. 2. You're doing great. Smile. Exhale. Bring your hands try to down to your mat. Try to keep that left foot up. Standing splits. Big inhale. Exhale. Come back. Gently drop that back foot. Warrior two. My legs. On your next inhale, bend into that front knee. Plant both of your hands around your front foot. Step back to a plank. Three breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhale as slowly as you possibly can. Come all the way down to your... There you go. You did it. Untuck your toes. Inhale up. Inhale just a little bit more. Use that core. Exhale, come down. Push up and back to a downward facing dog. Woo! Sweating in the park. Feels good. Find some stillness in your down dog. Inhale, left foot comes up and back. Toes pointing down at your mat. Exhale, knee to nose. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale up. I get confused. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Twist to your right. Inhale up. Exhale, now knee to nose. Nobody knows the trouble. Step it in between your hands. Coming into a warrior one. So back foot is twisted about 45 degrees on your mat. Left knee is right above your left ankle. Both ends come up for warrior one. If you need to adjust your hips a little bit, just check in. You're trying to bring your knee out towards your left and square those hips. Then maybe raise your hands up. Big inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. 3, 4 more of these on your own breath. I'm not teaching counting class. Just do some at your own pace. So I'm gonna start teaching yoga. Just go do some. Just go do some yoga. One more big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, relax. Inhale, bend that back knee. Exhale, coming forward to warrior three. Maybe. Find your balance, find some stillness before you begin your movements. Take a big inhale to prepare. Exhale, bend that left leg, bring that right knee behind it. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. 3 more of these at your own pace. Exhale down. Inhale up. And it's okay if you fall over. I'm surprised I haven't fallen over more. One more, inhale up. Exhale, bend forward. Maybe plant your hands on the mat. Back toes are pointing straight down at your mat. Standing splits. One more big inhale. Exhale, gently step that right foot back. Open up to warrior two. Take a couple of breaths here. Maybe readjust, checking in to make sure you're nice and aligned. And relaxing both of those shoulders back and down. On an inhale, flip your left hand. Right hand comes back behind your back. Exhale, coming forward, hovering that left arm just above your mat, right bicep up by your right ear. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale. Extend, straighten up that front right leg. I think I did this sequence right. Back foot comes into about 45 degrees. Square your hips. Your front foot should be right about in the center of your chest. And then just bending forward over that left leg. And you might feel that this side is just way different. Maybe it's more, maybe it's less flexible. For me today, it is way more flexible. But that's fine. That changes for me day to day. It's normal, I think. I'm gonna say it's normal. And then take 5 breaths here. On your next inhale, bend into that front left knee. Plant both of your hands next to your foot. Step back to a plank. We're gonna hold it for 5 long, deep, strong breaths. Maybe exhale through your mouth this time. One more. And on an exhale, come all the way down. Push up and back to a child's pose. Great work, everybody. We're going to do a little bit of core work in just a second, and then we'll start our cool down. But you're doing so good. You could do yoga all day. I knew you could. I believed in you half of this whole time. 2 more deep breaths. Slowly push yourself up on your mat. Swing both of your feet forward. Toes are pointed up at the ceiling or the sky, as I like to call the outside ceiling. Nice straight back. In both them up over your head, interlock your fingers, flip your palms, big stretch. Lean over to your right just a little bit, keeping that balance as best you can. Maybe looking back to your left, just a slight side bend. Inhale up, exhale over to the other side. Maybe looking over to your right. Inhale up, exhale, folding forward. If you can only get to your shins, you're doing great. That's as far as you can go. If you can only get to your knees, you're awesome just the way you are. Don't change, stop it. But if you can go a little bit deeper, you can grab your toes, grab your feet. Just try to keep your shoulders back and down away from your ears, and a nice straight spine, and then just bend forward however you please. Whatever suits you and your needs today, do that. 3 breaths here. Inhale, slowly come up. Coming into a boat pose. So in your boat, knees are out 90 degrees, hands are right here. If you want to add a little bit of oomph or difficulty, you can straighten those front legs. Try to keep your back nice and straight. Wherever you are, take a big inhale. Exhale, come down, hover, and then just cross right foot over left. Try to keep your back nice and straight. We're gonna be here for 10-ish minutes. Just keep going. Don't really worry about how quickly you're crossing one ankle over the other. Just try to focus on your alignment, right? Nice straight spine, hands are straight out, legs are as straight as they can be. And even if you're going really slowly like this, you're gonna feel it. So don't worry about how quickly you're flopping around. Just counting down from 10, 9, 8, I don't know how to count, 7-ish, keep going, 6, keep going, 5, you got it, 4, 3, look at that cute dog, you can't see it, I can, 2, and 1, come down to your back, hug your knees in. We're gonna do that a few more times. There's plenty of dogs for me to look at. There's like 5 of them right there. How many reasons why Samuel should not do yoga in a park? All of the dogs, every reason. 3 more breaths here. Take a few gentle rocks up and down your spine. Ooh, wow, really good. I'm gonna take a few more. One more time, coming back into your boat pose. So we're gonna add a little bit different movement this time. So still in a boat pose. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, come down, but this time instead of crisscrossing, you're gonna inhale them open. Exhale them close. Inhale them in, exhale them out. So in, got it? In. Exhale, close, inhale in, inhale out. And then just keep on doing this in your own time, in your own pace. We're gonna be here for 20 minutes, seconds, I don't know. If this is too much, you can go back to those scissors, but this just adds a little bit of extra movement. Can you do this for 15 more seconds? I bet you can. Keep pushing yourself. What's the best that you've ever done at this? If it's your first time, then you're doing the best you've ever done. Congratulations. You're welcome. 8 more seconds. Ish. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One, bring those knees in, rock back on your spine. We're gonna do one more round of something or other, abs, blah, 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 something, abs. And maybe get a little back massage in while you're at it. You can roll left and right, up and down a little bit, just some little micro movements, whatever feels good. 3 more breaths. Gently rock up and down your spine one more time. Coming back to your boat, and we'll just go back to the scissors. I like scissors. So boat pose, we'll be here for some time doing stuff. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, come down and just cross those legs over. Remember, don't worry about how quickly you're doing it. Worry about your form. Be here for 30 seconds or 40 seconds. Some dogs. I always like it whenever I see a cat in the park. That's just weird. Wonderful, but strange. 20 more seconds, guys. Just keep right over left. You got it. Maybe like 12 more seconds. And then we'll count down from 10, 9, 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep going, 2.5, no, I'm not gonna do that, 1, and come down. Just keep exercising. You could go forever. You're amazing. Oh, there's a plane flying over my head. It's not a dog. Maybe taking a few more small movements left and right, up and down your spine, using your knees to kind of drive your lower body around a little bit, getting some nice massages in. 3 more breaths here. Take a few more rocks. Oh, I said that was the last one last time, didn't I? I lied. Coming back in, make your way to a downward facing dog. Pushing up and back. Maybe check in with your body. How does it feel different than whenever we started the practice? Do you feel more loose, more relaxed? Less release? Yeah, release, that's a word. I just made it up. You're welcome, Shakespeare. On an inhale, right foot comes up and back. Exhale, right knee to right wrist. Right ankle to left wrist, coming into a pigeon. Check in with your back leg, make sure it's nice and straight behind you. Take a moment to get a little back bend here. Maybe putting your hands on either side of your mat. Just taking a nice big inhale. Before you exhale, coming down either onto your hands, or maybe if it's within your practice, come all the way down to your mat. Maybe it's just your elbows, wherever you are. Just find where you can go. And once again, check in with your body to see if you're holding any tension anywhere, and see if you can just actively breathe into that space on an inhale and relaxing down into the space on the exhale. Finding some stillness now in our practice. We did so good today. We're moving, breathing, cactusing, all the good stuff, balancing. 5 more breaths here. One more big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Let all that tension go. Slowly walk your hands back up. Plant them in front of you. Tuck your left toes. Inhale your right leg back up. Exhale, bend your right knee. Stack your right knee over your hip. Try to make sure that your right shoulder is nice and straight though. And then if you'd like, you can flip your dog, bringing that right foot all the way around. Right arm comes up and back. It's okay if you fall over. It's a wild thing. It's just a fun pose. Big inhale. Exhale. Coming back around to a downward facing dog. Now let's get that nice deep stretch on the other side. Inhale, left up and back. Exhale, left knee to left wrist. Left ankle to right wrist. Making sure your back leg is nice and straight and pointed back. Bringing hands to the outside of your mat for just a gentle back bend before we bend forward. Big inhale. And exhale. Coming forward as slow as you please. And once again, might be completely different on one side. You maybe can only get down to your elbows. But if you can go all the way down, find wherever is good for you and get there. Five more breaths here. With every inhale, trying to get that full expansion of the chest and belly. And every exhale, just pushing that air out from your waist, cinching it in. Bringing your navel to your spine. On your next inhale, slowly walk your hands back up. Tuck your back toe, plant your hands, inhale that left foot up and back. Put that left knee above your right hip. Bring your left shoulder down, stay square. And then if you'd like, flip your dog the other way. Wild thing. One more big inhale. Smile. Exhale, coming back into a downward facing dog. On your next inhale, drop both your knees. Look forward. Exhale, either walk or hop up behind your hands and then flop down, laying down for Shavasana, final resting pose. If there's anything else that you would like to do in your practice before entering Shavasana, maybe go into a wheel or a plow, some other farm equipment, or just lay here taking some time to give yourself some appreciation, maybe going back to that purpose, that intention that we set at the beginning of class. Maybe it was strength or kindness or effort, whatever it is, letting it just wash over you now after a solid practice. Focusing on those long, slow inhales and exhales. Trying to find that gentle rhythm, like waves crashing on the beach, or the wind rustling through the tops of the trees. Checking in once more, one final time, to see if you're holding any stress anywhere. breathing into that space on every big inhale. And then just melting onto your mat with those big exhales. There's nowhere else you need to be besides right here, right now. That's a pretty great feeling. If you would like to add some gentle movements back into your body here, maybe wiggling your toes, your fingertips, wiggling your ankles and wrists, elbows and knees, maybe on your next inhale, over your head, interlock your fingers, flip your palms for a nice big stretch. Coming over to one side, using a bicep that you now just created giant biceps from all this yoga. Take a few moments to give yourself some appreciation. You didn't have to be on your mat today, but you chose to. You did it. Good job. You're amazing. I'm proud of you. Gently push up to a seat. Well, I hope you guys feel as amazing as I do. That was awesome. It's a beautiful afternoon. I hope you can all go outside and enjoy yourself. I'm gonna go do some cartwheels. Later.